Hello everybody, this champion has completely changed my free-to-play account. What champion am I talking about? Well, it's gonna be my guy, Vergus. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, I gotta come clean. Vergus, I underrated him, okay? I underrated him. I forgot just how significant these ally protection champs are in the early game and in the late game, you know? So we're going to be taking a look at Vergus today. We're going to be going over his kit, see some key areas where he's going to be great, where he's going to help me progress my account, especially in some of the places I've been having a bit of difficulty in lately. Guys, he is only at level 40 with no ascensions, but thankfully, none of his skills have like an ascended ability or anything. It's just this aura, which is defense in dungeons, which I suppose we can use instead of Takeover's aura maybe, but that's 25% HP in all battles, so I quite like Takeover's aura. But Vergus here, what is he doing and why is this guy so good? All right, well, on the A1, attacks one enemy, 40% chance books to a 50% chance of placing reflect damage on a random ally for 2 turns. Pretty good, pretty good. Reflect damage isn't a super critical buff or anything, but if you're running someone with like the Heaven Cast Blessing, this can help boost them there. Reflect damage can be good for Arena in some very niche situations, but basically a weird little A1 that is effective with some blessings, I guess. All right, on the A2, places a 15% continuous heal, so big version of continuous heal, a 30% increased speed, and a 30% reflect damage buff on a target ally for 3 turns. Also places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns, places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. This is a very good skill, very good ability. He does need some healing because he is an ally protector. He has no healing in his kit, so if you're manualing, he should use this on himself. He should target himself with this ability so that he's getting the continuous heals and the increased speed. On auto, I don't think he will unless he's the leader. I have not tested him as the leader yet, so we'll have to see about that. Honestly, he's got defense in dungeons, so it's worth running him as your leader in dungeons, but he's got this ally protection on a 3-turn cooldown, plus a whole bunch of other random buffs, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool what he does with that. All right, and now on the passive, on a 3-turn cooldown. The active effect is on a 3-turn cooldown, but the passive effect places a shield buff on this champion equal to 10% of their max HP for 2 turns whenever this champion loses 10% or more of their HP from a single hit. Pretty good ability there. He's going to be constantly shielding himself, protecting himself. If you make him nice and tanky, it's a pretty beefy shield, honestly, but that doesn't have a cooldown, so he'll just place it every single time he loses 10% or more of his max HP from a single hit. Gives him a little protection. You can build him in regen, or as I have him built, I have him in immortal gear, which has a 3% heal every turn. Then once again, if he targets himself, or if you're running manual with this continuous heal ability, he'll put it on himself, constantly healing himself back up. This guy is absolutely fantastic in regen or immortal gear because of this passive. The healing goes a farther way because he's also putting that shield on himself for 1 turn. Guys, you can also extend this shield using the Lasting Gifts Mastery here, which has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any buff cast by 1 turn. So it'll do a 2-turn shield. That way, if they don't break the shield the first time with whatever skill they use next, it's still there, right? He can still take turns and have that nice beefy shield. It's a very, very underrated ability. Guys, we all face this guy in campaign, by the way. We all face him in campaign. He is one of the hardest champs to get past in campaign, which is somewhat of a testament to how strong he actually is. But we're going to be showing you him in today's video, so stick around for that. All right, active effect on a 3-turn cooldown places a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns every time their HP drops below 50%. Very good. He's an ally protector, so he's going to be taking a lot of damage, which is great. So he has somewhat of a way to keep himself healed up, and that is going to be on a 1-turn cooldown, fully booked as well. So this is a ability that is well worth booking, an ability that is well worth booking, guys. And this is going to be my next book after Takeover. So I'm going to finish booking Takeover. He only needs 2 more books. Can we actually do that now? No, we don't have any epic books, but after Takeover, I'm going to book Vergus. Guys, I was considering Dawncaller Sabbatha, right? One of the best epics in the game. She's got the increased defense, the increased attack on a 3-turn cooldown, and the revive on a 4-turn cooldown. But in comparison to how effective these ally protection champs are early game, she's just not worth it. She's just not worth it. So Vergus, which once again, you can get for free by using my link in the description below to start a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account. This is going to be an account changing champion for me, guys. I gotta invest the resources in him, honestly, because I can't wait. And he's the only really quality epic that I've actually been able to pull. So that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice for me. In as far as account progression is concerned, guys, we can actually take him up to 5 stars right now by sacrificing a trash epic, which I have no problem doing. So let's take my guy Vergus up to 5 stars. Let's throw some brews into the dude. I don't mind using brews that are the wrong affinity. There we go, to get him at level 50. So let's take a look at his stats now that he is at level 50. What are we looking at? We're looking at 21k HP. Pretty good for early game. 1.2k defense, 183 speed. He doesn't need accuracy. He doesn't, well, he probably should have resistance if you're running this guy on a bit of a later account, but he doesn't need resistance for what we're using him for. He just needs speed and to be nice and tanky, right? Of course, those stats will go up with ascensions. Unfortunately, we can't really ascend him at this present moment. All right, so we're going to take him into Clan Boss. We're going to see how much we can do, guys. I'm still on normal Clan Boss, easy Clan Boss, so not going to be able to see how he does on hard or brutal difficulty, but remember, this is a very early game account. It is not, once again, it is not what you're going to be using this guy for late game, but he can potentially give you your 1-key or 2-key Ultra Nightmare if you run a ally protection team. Other epics that are really good for that include like Jareg, you know? Jareg is great. All right, so here's the team, guys. It's going to be Takeover, Vergus, Wukong, Alice, and Kale. Let's quick battle, see how much we do to the Demon Lord on easy difficulty, guys. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got. 2.33 million damage dealt, significantly above the 1-key. As you can see, Kale being our top damage dealer here. Guys, Vergus honestly might be my next 6-star. This guy is so good. Look, he is defending just slightly less than Takeover, right? This guy is a defense tank. He is awesome. And I was running Sabbatha in his position just like this. But the reason I decided to switch is because ally protection is going to negate more damage than increased defense. So that's kind of why I decided to do that. Guys, he's going to be great in faction wars. Oh, look at that, Chimera. We didn't get anything from Chimera, but we can use him in Chimera on easy difficulty as an ally protector, make our team more tanky, all the rest. Guys, I cannot underrate the significance of these ally protection champs. Guys, he's also going to help me get farther in Ice Golem. Let's actually clear a new stage of Ice Golem right now. Alice, we're going to use Vergus, and I think we'll use Sabbatha in place of Kale. Let's go. Let's show you guys just how impactful this champion is going to be by actually clearing content I've never cleared before with this guy. All right, remember, the Ice Golem slams very hard, so we've got to find a way to tank and heal all those hits. So let's clear some content right now. Guys, we got the Fortifying Ray, we've got the Ally Protection. Once again, he is placing the additional buffs on the leader. All right, and then we got Wukong just slapping down the waves. Very good, very good. Guys, I love those legendary damage dealers. They start you out early on with one. When you use the link in the description below, you will also be able to get your very own Sun Wukong, or you can get a Taragi the Frog. So with your Vergus and with your Taragi the Frog, if you use code FREEFROG, you will instantly be able to do a double ally protection team for Clan Boss. This is awesome, right? Here's the passive, right? We get a little slam there. As you can see, the passive from Vergus going on protecting him, making sure that he's got everything that he needs to survive, to tank more hits. Guys, I might actually buy Vergus's masteries first. That is how impactful these ally protection champs are. Like, you want your Clan Boss masteries to be the first set of masteries that you buy. Vergus is perfect, right? He's perfect. He's a Clan Boss champ. He's protecting us, right? That shield helps him tank more hits from the ally protection. Oh, this guy's just awesome. He's just awesome. And once again, you can get him for free. Like, this is a free champ. And then once again, code FREEFROG to get your very own Taragi the Frog. There we go. We are now progressing content, guys. Progressing content. We could do more. We could do the next stage, right? We can do the next stage with this guy. It just keeps going on, the amount of impact that this guy has. Now, if I had known I was going to pull a Vergus, I probably would have used the Taragi code. You know, I have a very competent damage dealer, magic damage dealer, Alice, and I chose Wukong to be able to clear campaign. Maybe not the absolute best choice, because the clan boss is now my biggest struggle in this HellHades free-to-play challenge right now. So, code FREEFROG, I could have done an ally protection team, double ally protection team, booked both of them, and there we go, right? So don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. Do code FREEFROG, I think. I think that might be the best combination, actually, with this link that I've got that you can use as well. But guys, it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm very excited to be able to give you this champion for free, but I'm also very excited to just show you the champion. You know, I underrate epics a lot. I really do. So this is a chance for me to show you guys a champion that I would generally underrate, that I probably wouldn't use on my main account, but who is absolutely massive, right? Like, this guy is so good. Look at that. That shield. Oh, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. The dude is crazy good. He's super OG, you know? I was talking to Colred about this. You guys can watch the collab, but I was talking to Colred about this. And, oh, we've got ignore defense, but it doesn't matter because he shielded himself. He shielded himself. Oh, this dude is going to make all the difference on my account, guys. This dude is going to make all the difference on my account. I'm so happy about this because he's finally a quality epic pull. He's not just some to mow or whatever. Like, man. He's finally a good quality epic. He's something I can relate to because ally protection made all the difference on my main account, right? So definitely someone worth using, someone worth booking out, especially for that passive. Get it down to a 1-turn cooldown. It's going to be awesome. Guys, and look, we've already progressed. We've already progressed thanks to my guy Vergus here. Very nice, very nice. You love to see it, right? You love to see it. I got to get his ascensions. I got to focus on getting his ascensions next. Offense set with a flat stat defense. Guys, this is an account update. I probably talked about my link too much. But in all seriousness, like, this dude is crazy good. He's crazy good. I quite like him. He's aesthetically awesome as well. This looks like a legendary, to be quite honest. Not an epic. Guys, once again, I have him built in speed, immortal, and pinpoint. Here are the stats, guys. Here are the stats. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Free to Play Challenge. I have been Felrus, and I will see you in another video.